every door to me. Hide
The story of Joseph is timeless. You know, I mean, it's the story of a guy who gets wrongly accused and thrown in prison for something that he didn't do. It's the story of redemption and forgiveness and all the other stuff that we see every day and that we need every day.
Joseph was my joy because he reminded me of her.
Through young Joseph, Jacob lived.
The story is told so well with such a lighthearted spirit backing it that I think it's impossible to come to the show and not have fun.
It's very biblically sound in the fact that you know, it follows the story, you know, right along to the story in Genesis.
Dazzling coat of many colors.
From Joseph getting the coat of many colors to being sold into slavery, to his issues with Potiphar and his wife, to on into Pharaoh and finding favor with Pharaoh, and eventually being the savior of his family. So there's such a redeeming quality in such flawed individuals. Not so much Joseph's flaws, but the flaws of his family, and how at the end of it he somehow musters love.
It paints a beautiful picture. So I mean, you'll see colors, as the name kind of gives you that of the title of the show, but you really will see color. You'll see beautiful lighting job that is going on, and I think you're going to be constantly entertained.
This is a big production. There's about 38 people on the show, and there's a lot of people making their debuts in this show. They come from all over the area in DFW, and it's great. And the cast is phenomenal. Like, they bring such a light and such a joy to a show that could be heavy, and they make everything so vibrant, and they are strong in their choices, and they're just a beautiful cast of people that you want to see on stage.
The show itself is a lot of fun. They're able to take each thing that happens and kind of give it its own spin, different genres of music. It's not, you know, one style of music all the way through.
Do you remember the good years and Canaan?
You're going to hear a lot of singing, great vocals, magnificent dancing. The dancing is spectacular.
The choreography is just fun, and you get to really live in the music and in the story being told.
If you like country music, then you're gonna like the songs. If you like jazz music, if you like jazz steps, if you like hip-hop dancing, if you like three-piece harmony.
There's like Caribbean style, there's
Elvis.
Well, this dream has got me all shook up, Joseph. Tell me what it means.
Each song in this show, to me, has its own different story, and it tells it to the different people in the audience, and I feel like anybody can connect to it.
I wore my coat with golden lining.
It's a show that's fantastic for families and people of all ages. No matter what your background is, you can definitely find a way that you absolutely will connect with some aspect or some person in the story.
While this show is pulled from a biblical account, it's great for everybody. There's obviously the biblical story, but also it's a pleasure to watch for anybody. The people with faith, with no faith at all, and with different faiths, they all get to come together in the theater and witness a great show.